everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to create a look and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and we are going to post our look into Pinterest. So if you ever wondered how people post their looks on Pinterest, on Instagram, on Amazon, on Walmart, whatever, I'm going to show you how to do it using Stylebook. And it can also help you to create looks that you need for events or special occasions or anything like that. It doesn't have to be for social media, but if you do want to take that social media step, I'm going to show you how to do that today. Okay, so first, if you haven't already, definitely check out my first video, just a little bit of background on Stylebook and what it's used for. It is a wonderful digital closet, a virtual closet, a remote closet, whatever you want to call it. And it's really helpful for organizing your clothing. And it has really helped me to stay organized, especially with my clothing, seasonal clothing, I should say, making sure that everything is on point and I'm not keeping things that I don't need anymore. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm going to create a look with that. And I never do. So it really helps me to say, okay, this matches with this can go with this, and I'll actually keep my clothing and use my clothing rather than buying new things all the time. So definitely check that video out. It was really informational. So if that's even a word, and I will continue with this video. So like I said, this one is going to show you how to create your looks and post them on social media. So, or you can just keep it for your own personal use. All right, so let's get started. Definitely like this video if you like it so far, or if you've already watched the first one, definitely like this video. It helps me a lot. Okay, so, oopsie, I don't know what happened there. So this is the Stylebook homepage. As soon as you open it up, this is what you'll see. And the first thing that we're going to do is create a look today. So if you go to the looks onto the left side, you'll see that you have already some things that are there. So you have evening, formal, vacation, and favorites. You can create whatever you want to create, obviously. So let's say you want to do something for Pinterest, or you want to do something for Instagram. You can create that folder yourself, or you can, or I should say the category. You can create that category yourself, or you can just use what they've given you. I believe, actually, you know what? Since I've had this for a while, I think they had the day outfit, and the other stuff I probably added it myself. Maybe favorites I've added it myself. I'm not even sure. I don't remember. But for sure, the work one, I added that one. So just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to put Pinterest. So let's say I want to make some posts about what I'm wearing. I'm going to do a Pinterest category so that all these outfits are going to go just for Pinterest. So how I did that was go onto the right side of the screen, click on edit, and on the left side above where I have day, it says plus category. So once you click on that, it'll get a screen will pop up and you create that category name. Okay, so we're going to do a Pinterest category and we're going to click on that. So now we don't have any outfits in there. We're going to add one right now. So when you add it, this is, I click the plus sign and it says a new look, right? You can add clothing that you already have in your closet. So anything in the virtual closet that you already have, in your digital closet that you already have, you can look through them and create an outfit. So let's do that first because that's the easiest thing to do. If you already have clothes in there, let's see. So I have a top here. Let's see. Let's do this blouse here. Oh, I have two. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm just using my finger to drag it around. And as you can see, you can place it anywhere. Okay, don't worry. You can still continue to move and edit it, even if, you have more items that you're going to add later on. So the next thing we're going to need is a bottom, right? So let's do, I only have jeans and 2 pairs of trousers. So, let me see something. Now let's do the jeans. Let's do jeans instead. Let's do this one. Okay, so, all right. So let's say I'm going to do these skinny jeans. You see how I just tapped on the shirt and it went on top? That's how you can control your layers. So tapping on one item, and you can control the size by using 2 fingers to zoom in and zoom out, just like you do on any photo. And there you go. Okay, so we have a top and a bottom. Okay, it doesn't have to be like this. You don't have to make it look like an actual person or something. You can do it to the side. It's up to you how you want to do it. Okay, so we have pants, we have a shirt. Let's find some other things to add. Do I have a lot of bags? No, not really. Let's do a crossbody. Let's do this one that I have here. Okay, and let's see what else we got. Outerwear. Let's see what I have. Oh, I have a jacket. Okay, good. So let's use a jacket. I wonder how I added these things. I don't think, you know what? I think I only have, all right, let's do this one. Okay, I believe this came with the app because I'm like, I don't have that in my actual closet. Okay, so this is your jean jacket that you're going to wear. You're going to wear it with the shirt. You have these skinny jeans and you have this crossbody bag, okay? So let's say this is how I want to have it. All right, and save. So that was a very rough look, but I just want to show you how to go about it with things in your closet already. So this is our look, and let's say that I want to save this look or I want to share it on Pinterest. So I'm going to go to the bottom right of our screen where it has the share button, and it says Pinterest. Pinterest is right there because I use it all the time. But if it's not there, you can just swipe through here. You can click on the 3 little dots, click on more, so you can see different apps that you can add it to. And also view more at the bottom right. Okay, and you can have other options as well. So we're going to do Pinterest since that's what I usually use to share. And I'm going to put it under casual. This is one of my folders. Saving, boom, you've saved a pin. If you want to view it, you click on it and it brings you straight to the Pinterest app. And you can look for your look. As you can see, I've saved it here and it shows up. Interestingly enough, as you can see right next to it, I have a different casual look. This is not mine. This is something I just saved. But if this is something that you like to do, you like to create looks, this is something super easy to do. Look how they did it. They added earrings, they added a bag, they added shoes, they added even lip gloss. All of these are something very simple to do, okay? Now, for the next thing that I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how to crop the images. This is if you're taking images for yourself. Either you're doing it on the internet or you're taking an actual picture of the images, actual pictures of the clothing items and putting them on Pinterest or Instagram. You'll need to crop them. You'll need to make sure that they don't have a background so that they look more presentable as we see in the Pinterest app. Where are they? Where did I just see that? Oh, maybe in the casual look that I had, right? I have so many folders that I can't even see it. Oh, here we go. Yes, so you see how they have no background? The images have no white around them. It's very clean and beautiful. So if we want to create a look just like this, I'm going to show you how. Okay, so let's go back to the looks and we're going to go back to the Pinterest category folder and we're going to click on add. Now, this one we're going to add clothing, right? But not clothing from our closet already, which I didn't even know. You can even add from your inspiration. Why can't I talk? From your inspiration category as well. But let's say we want to do something from scratch, right? Okay, so, this is just showing notes about the items. Okay. Got it. Okay, no, this is not. Okay, so we're going to have to start it from the closet, which is fine too. Okay, so to add into your closet, you can just either do 2 things. You can go into the item. You can add from the plus sign on the right side. You can do it from there. Or you can go into the shop section. Clip from the web, which is at the very top. There have some bookmarks already there for you. So if you have things that some stores that you like to look at already, Macy's, Primark, Walmart, you can do that. So let's just take a look at Walmart. Walmart has pretty good items at times. So I'm going to look at a few things from Time and True, which is one of the brands that has really nice quality items. They also have another brand called Scoop, which has really good quality items for not too expensive. So let's do that. So let's do a really simple outfit. Now, what I like about choosing from the web is that they usually have the item with just the dress only and a contrasting background. And why that's important is when you're adding the image into your Pinterest or whatever, you want to make sure that there's no background. And when it has an image like this, like we see here, it's easier than cropping this, where you can clearly see that there's a background. It's easier than cropping this. This is much easier. So what you do, you have your image that you want. You click on clip plus clip at the top right, and you can save as clothing or inspiration. That's up to you. And the image will show up. So if you do not see your image, you can click on the image itself while you're in the on the web. Press clip again, save as clothing, and you'll see a little bit more images have shown up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Automatically, it removes the background. Look at that. And you save. Simple. Simple. And let's say I'm going to save it into dresses. I click on dresses, click on shirt dresses, done. Now I want to show you a different thing. Let's say if I did this woman here with just the top, the top of her showing, and I clicked on clip, save as clothing, and I clicked on that, right? It actually took it out really nice. But let's say I don't want her face showing. You can still fix the image by going to advanced edit at the bottom right. So you can edit the current, edit original. So we're doing the current because we don't want this woman's face showing in our picture. So you can click on the eraser tool, the reverse size, and tap to clear. So I'm going to do eraser. So we don't want her face showing. So I'm just going to erase that. So this is the good thing about this app. If you have certain things that you want to show or not show, you can edit it in your way. Okay, this could be a little bit difficult, but depending on the image that you have, maybe it doesn't take out the background all the way. So this is how you would do it to fix it and make it your way. Okay, so as you can see here, I've taken off her face and you can still see the shirt. So this is just to show you how to do it, if you want it to be this way. Okay, I've saved the changes. Now we just have her shirt showing, and if I were to press save, that's what would show up. Okay, about that. Let's do some boots or something to match with that. Okay, let's say we're gonna do a long boot. All right, you know what? I kind of like this black one. So this is just an example. So don't question me on my style. Okay, so I'm going to click on clip. I'm going to go save as clothing. Click on the long black boot. It automatically takes out the background. I click on save, and we're going to add that into shoes. We're going to add that into boots, right? All right, so now when I go into my look section, I have to press done. Oh, you know what? Let's do everything first before I leave. So let's say we have boots. Okay, what else do we need for this outfit? A bag. Okay, we need a bag. So let's say like a nice black. I'm just gonna put black bag. Let's see what shows up. Oh, a trash bag. Oh Lord. Okay, so let's see what comes up. Okay, this is cute. Let's do this one. This is the first one that showed up, and I'm gonna click on clip, save as clothing. Clicked on the bag, save. As I said, it already automatically takes off the background for you. I put it as a top handle. And done. Okay, so now we're going back to looks. Press done so that it doesn't give you that pop-up. Press on look. Go to Pinterest. We're going to click on add a look. And now we have clothing to add to this new look. I kind of wish actually that I could have added it from the internet right from this page, but that's not how it works. So we're going to add this dress, right? We had boots, so let's add that in. I clicked on the bag by accident, so let's do that. So make it smaller, and you see how it already cropped everything? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now let's add the boots. Trying to close that, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I actually had boots there too. Okay, so then you have these boots. You know what I should have did is added the boots that have like both of them showing, because it looks weird that it's just one boot. Let's see if I can add another boot. How that's gonna look. Actually looks good. There we go. That saved it. All right, let's say this is the look, right? I should like the boots on top in this bag. All right. So now we're going to save this look. And now we can share it. And just like that is the same thing, right? Go to casual or wherever your folder is and save it. I'm just going to click it onto here. Okay, and then you can view it right away. Right in that folder. So it's really, really good. Now, like I said, look how they did it really nicely here. If you want to add text, you won't be able to add the text in here, right? But you can, let's see here. You can export it into the photos, I believe. Let me see. Yes. Save as a square image. Save as a square image. Why? Let's just save it as image. Allow. Okay, so now it's your image to save. Now you can go on a different app. Let's say you go on Procreate or something. And you can create, oh wait, maybe we should, oopsie. Maybe we should just go to the image first. Actually, no, because that was too much. Okay, maybe this is actually better. Go to the photo itself in here. That way it's the first picture that shows up. There we go. Okay, so here is your image. Now remember, this doesn't have layers. It's just the image. So you have to make sure that you keep enough space at the top or the bottom where you would like it to go. So let's say this is a fall look. I'm going to now add the text saying fall look. And maybe I'll do maybe this color. I don't even know what color to use. Okay, and I'll do a different font. Okay, then you can add everything that you want to add in here your way, and the image was already done. So that makes it much easier for you to do, and then you just share it from here. If you guys would like me to show you how to do this completely, also using, well, I like to use Procreate, but there's other apps that you can use, of course. So this is Procreate, but if you want me to show you how to use it in Procreate, how to create your own look, just as they've done it, I can do that for you as well. Just let me know in the comments down below. But if it's just for your own personal use, you already know how to do it in Stylebook. Here you go. You're done. And you have two looks just like that. Boom. There's one. Boom. Here's another. And this is one that we looked for on the internet. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is if I wanted to add, I'm just going to put wish list. I'm just going to click that for it real quick. And I click on the plus sign, right? You can add it from your album. This actually helps. So let's say this was it, right? Oh, geez, do you see how I just cut the middle of this person? That's insanity. Okay, let's edit the original, right? Let's say that that was me and I wanted to cut this part out, right? This is how it would have to be done from scratch. So it's kind of a good thing that it does these things for you, but it is good that you can get them online, but there's not all the time where you can find them. Just wanted to show you guys also what these tools do. So this is just the adjust tap to clear. Once you click on a section of the image, it automatically just erases a certain section. And you can always click the undo button to undo that if that's not what you wanted to do. You can do the sizing of the eraser tool. So this is bigger, this is smaller. This is the reverse if you want to add back what was erased. So for example, if I use the tap to clear, I tap it. Ooh, okay, no, that was too much. Let's do small amount. I tapped it. Okay, it erased everything and I kept the sweater. But what if I want the skirt, right? You click on this brush and you can bring back the skirt. Make it bigger, bring back the skirt, which is very interesting part about this. So you can do this with your own images as well. So there's many different ways for you to add clothing. That's if you can't find it on the internet, if it's not in your pictures already. I think that this is very helpful. Okay, so you can see here, keep original, background, and save. Or you can, of course, do the advanced edit, which is what I usually do. If you do edit the original, usually when you add the picture in, it automatically removes the background. But if you're doing advanced edit, you can edit the original image to make sure that you're keeping all the things that you want to keep in that photo. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!